I saw you up on stage, right? Are you part of entertaining tonight?
Yes, I will be not only the MC, but my band will also be performing for the evening.
Oh, how wonderful. And what made you want to do this event in particular?
Oh, I love Pike Place Market so much. I'm an improviser at Unexpected Productions. This is just like family to me, this whole community. So when they gave me an opportunity to really support the market, come on, I couldn't turn it down.
You got to jump at that, right?
Oh, definitely.
How about you? What is special about the market for you?
I mean, it's a whole lifetime of memories for me and just a whole future of more. It's been taking care of me taking care of this whole city since its inception.
40 years ago.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible. And how about the Market Foundation? Is the foundation something that you regularly support?
Love to, yeah. That food bank, the preschool, senior center, they need our support more than anyone.
Yeah, man, it's been an incredible time and place to like enjoy, but also during the pandemic, this was like a lifeline for us. We utilized the market's farm fresh like fruits and veggies. We even made one epic charcuterie board, I might add. Oh man, I'm talking, we hit up like half a dozen vendor stalls. We got crackberries and, oh man, quail eggs. Oh, we went to the next level for it. Yeah. It was just nice that all the vendors really got in on it too. They were like, ooh, you should go to this next stall over here. Oh, did you try some honeycomb from up top? It's just like, so we're just on a whole scavenger hunt.
They support each other here too, that's
it's
great.
A lot of love.
Okay, invite me next time you're making one of those charcuterie boards.
Definitely.
It sounds amazing.
Oh, we got you, Molly. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Your market story.
Well, I visited Seattle for the first time in 2002, and my daughter was 2 years old. We came to this park right over here that Victor Steinbach?
Yes.
Steinbach? Yes, that one. And she was chasing the pigeons, and they would go around in a circle, and they wouldn't fly away. And she was so frustrated that she had to take a nap. And that was part of the reason why we were like, you know what? We need to move to Seattle because it just is so chill.
That's a cool place.
Yeah, and now I'm actually a member of the ensemble at Unexpected Productions doing improv.
That's great. Oh, what a treasure here at the market. I don't know that everybody knows about that either. So.
Oh, they should.
Yeah,
we
they
started
definitely
the gum
should.
wall.
You started the gum wall.
Yeah,
See,
people would stick gum on the wall during the 90s waiting in line for the shows.
That is actually a little piece of history that I didn't know. I knew you were there and I knew the gum wall was right next to the entrance, but I didn't realize that that's the connection between the two. That's great. See, you learn something new about the market all the time.
Yes.
Such a rich history. Is there anything in particular about the market that's your favorite place to go?
Oh my. I also spent a lot of time at the same theater, but I'd have to say actually the balcony over at Old Stove over there down the road. It's very beautiful. You can see the sound very well. It's nice, relaxing, and it's a nice place to just relax from.
Yeah, there are no better views than a location like that.
And that breeze.
Why was it important to you to come here tonight?
Actually, I'm part of the band that's playing tonight.
Oh, perfect. That's great.
So it was also just great to support such a good cause. So,
Yes.
enjoy it.
And I'm actually going to be dipping out into a good show at the Market Theater. So
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Tell me what brings you to this event tonight.
I have been a longtime supporter of the Market Foundation. I worked at a business in Pike Place Market for many years and had always known about the Pike Place Market Foundation. And when I left that business, I got a job at the Market Foundation and worked there for many years and still continue to work with the Market Foundation. So this is my favorite fundraising event of the year, and I wouldn't miss this one.
Well, thanks for the work that you do, because the foundation has so many different aspects to it of supporting our community. Is there one part of it that's your favorite?
Well, I work in the finance area of the Market Foundation, so that is my favorite part, is just the numbers. I like the numbers of it.
Well, and if you're helping to see those numbers, you can make sure they're going into these different places and see the work that they can accomplish.
Yeah, exactly. Feels good. Feels good to be able to tell a great financial story and just keep helping people in the best ways that we can. It's great.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks. Tell me why it was important to you to be at this event tonight.
Oh, well, I've been on the board of the foundation for the last 7 years and just love the mission and commitment to the market community. So I wanted to support that.
There are many causes in Seattle that are wonderful causes. Of any board to join, why the foundation?
Oh, great question. I just think, one, it goes back to the people. Like the foundation staff are fantastic. They really are committed to the people of the market and thinking about innovative ways to support them. And then anyone who loves the market. I mean, it's a fantastic way to get involved in one of the cultural centers of Seattle and support some of the little known aspects of it, which are the people that really make up this community.
Do you have a favorite spot in the market?
Oh gosh, that's a really good question. I do. I really think Old Stove Brewing and that little patio right below us here, looking out at sunset, is the best kept secret in Seattle.
You don't get a better view in town.
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Sure, no problem.
Appreciate it. Have fun tonight.
Thank you.
Tell me what brought you here tonight. Why is it important to be at this event?
We really want to support this event because our collective organization supports the market and also as individuals as well too. We work for Friends of Waterfront Seattle, so we're helping to develop this new 20-acre park and also to be able to steward and program it and get to learn from the community here too.
It's a wonderful future here on the waterfront.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to it.
So the waterfront, do you want me to hold
I'll
this?
hold it.
Okay. The waterfront is an immense revitalization of downtown, and we're getting this amazing piece called Overlook Walk that's going to connect Pike Place Market to the water, which hasn't existed before. Since the viaduct has come down, we're really excited to just reconnect communities to the water. And Pike Place Market means a lot to us, just supporting local businesses who have been here forever. Pike Place Market to us isn't really a tourist area. It's where locals love to come and enjoy their time and bring families. So we're just really excited to support them and build partnership, build a unified identity of Waterfront Park because we're all a part of it.
Do you have a favorite spot in the market?
Oh gosh. I think I have to go back to the first store I went to, which was Beecher's, and I have a good friend at Honest Biscuits, Art, he's great, so yeah, close to my heart.
How about you? Do you have a favorite spot in the market?
I just like spending time on the craft line, getting to know people, having conversations, and I feel like the more you go through there, you're making friends as well too, and it almost feels like a market family.
Right. It's nice to get to know the vendors here. We're all part of the same community, and it's some hard work happening back there.
Absolutely, yeah. I feel like the vendors, the business community, and even like the residential community like really makes this place so alive.
Thank you both, and thanks for the work you're doing on the waterfront.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Great. Tell me what you love about Pike Place.
Well, beautiful weather like this, it's fantastic. We're lucky enough to live right across the street almost, but it's a fantastic place. It's a great opportunity, and the work that the foundation does especially. But we just like being part of or able to represent the market to our friends that are here and to people we see, and they do so much, and you'll see a lot of it tonight, how much they actually do, especially during the pandemic.
I think a lot of people don't realize what happens behind the scenes here. They think of the vendors, which is a wonderful aspect of our city, but don't know a lot of the other work that's going on for seniors and for children.
The foundation supports the seniors, the children. That's the new little area they have is just fantastic down there. You can tell just by how happy the kids are to be able to go inside and outside and things. And the vendors, during the pandemic, they needed a lot of support. And they got it not only through funds and things to help them, but they got it through the Market Commons to help them file things, to get money from the government, and how do you go through that, and how do I keep going? So there's so many different little arms of the foundation and the market that are going on to support everyone.
When you bring people here, what's the first spot you take them to?
Oh, out there we probably show them our little hoof print when we're out here. And inside, it's mostly you show them the flowers at that time of the year, just how pretty it is.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Good, thank you.
Tell me what brings you here tonight. Why is this a cause that's important to you?
I come to the market every day for my groceries, and then I befriended somebody who then invited me to come. She's on the board, and I said, yeah, sure.
That's great. So you shop here on a regular basis?
Almost every single day, yeah, with my little dog.
Oh, that's great.
She gets treats at all the spots. She's got her favorites for sure, yeah.
She knows her way around as well as you do, I bet.
Yeah, she's a celebrity, yeah.
Yeah. Is there a particular spot in the market that's your favorite?
Well, I'm particular to Ghost Alley for my coffee. The ladies at the dairy stall are always so sweet. Don and Joe's, I got to get my meat there. And I like to give the fish guys a little bit of a problem every once in a while by walking by and yelling, throw a fish. I get my fish there from them. Socios, the regulars.
You mentioned that a board member invited you, so you're familiar with the work that the foundation does?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that. What is there an aspect of it to you that touches you the most, or that you find that to be the most important contribution?
I'm just a big fan of the community down here at the market. Like I said, all these folks. I'm hoping to see some of them here tonight too. But I remember during COVID, still came, and it felt like I had the market to myself. And I know that the board and the foundation really helped out during those tough times. It's good to see a lot of people down here. And I think it does a good thing for our city.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Share with me what you think is the most important thing for people to learn tonight as they listen to the program.
Tonight really is about inspiring, educating, and engaging with our community. As a member of the Market Foundation staff, we just do so much incredible work, and we love this night because it's a chance for us to share our stories. And we have some incredible stories tonight that we'll be sharing, and we just really want people to walk away with a renewed love and inspiration for not only Pike Place Market, but specifically the Market Foundation and the impact that we make on this community. And really, it's everybody working together. The village model that we have here just shows the strength in the strength of the community here tonight.
How long have you been with the foundation?
About almost 7 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
a good stretch of time. I've had a number of people tonight comment on how important the foundation was during COVID.
Yes.
Can you speak to that a little bit about how that changed what you were doing?
Yeah, we were so happy that we were able to be nimble and respond to the emergent needs during the pandemic. Switching just everything that we did, from the way that we supported the 5 families or the social services here in the market, working side by side with the food bank and the senior center and our market commons, and having to change things to be virtual support rather than in person. We were quickly able to create a new recovery fund for small businesses, knowing that so many market businesses here rely on in-person commerce. And for the first time, they were having to switch and go to digital or, new packaging and different things like that. So thankfully, there was a huge response from our donors and community members who rose up and gave generously. And we had these funds to work with that we could then distribute to our community. And it made a huge difference. And it evolved into new programs that are ongoing now, which are really supporting a lot of the businesses here in Pike Place Market. One of the stories we'll hear about tonight about some of our flower farmers, so we're excited to share that.
Good, that's great to hear. I'm excited to learn more tonight about everything. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, congratulations on a beautiful event.
Thank you.
So you're with the foundation,
I
right?
am, yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about working for the foundation?
Oh boy, well, it's kind of basically that it's everything I've ever wanted to do my entire life. I used to be a tour guide down here. I worked at the information booth down here, and I've been really thoroughly enchanted by this whole neighborhood for about a decade or so now, and now I get to share it. And it's everything I've ever wanted to do.
When you tell people about the work that you do at the foundation, do you find many people who don't realize that work is happening behind the scenes?
Nobody knows. So, there's people who know. But
a lot of people know the vendors.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And don't know more.
There's so much, this whole place is just a land of discovery. And, it's, people are absolutely surprised by it. It's one of those things that it just further confirms and corroborates their love for it. There's already the vibe and the funkiness, and it's the character of the place and the services that happen down here for the neighborhood and they're created by real needs in the neighborhood. They go hand in hand,
I love it that you used to be a tour guide down here too. Do you have a favorite spot in the market that maybe other people don't know as well?
It depends on the day of the week, the time of the year. One of my favorite things that I've come across was the frozen sipping chocolate over at the confectional. I used to lead a 2-hour chocolate tour.
Oh, and that, a chocolate tour.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. And so being able to find all the different ways of getting at chocolate down here in particular is one easy thing, but it's a whole universe,
That's incredible. I just want to hear your market story. What brings you here tonight?
Well, we're both craftspeople.
Oh, great.
On the craft line, permit holders. I've been in the at the market for going on 10 years. How many years?
I've been a craftsperson for 3 years, but I've worked here for 24 years.
For 24, okay.
And both of our, did Solenn go?
Yeah, all our kids.
Our kids went to the preschool here.
That's amazing.
Jump under the table.
Tell me about that preschool experience. What was unique about it for what you would have found somewhere else, or why did it matter for you as you were here as a craftsperson?
I love that it was so close to me, and I could go walk and watch them on the playground and say hi, go eat lunch with them if I wanted to. They walk through the market on a little rope. It's like the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, and they also have an excellent program that you don't, let's say, find elsewhere. They're definitely out of the box kind of program that is wonderful. Lucky to have that here.
The kids kind of get to pick what they want to learn. So if they're all interested in bugs or buildings or, the curriculum is based around what they're interested in.
And do you see yourself ever being a craftsperson somewhere else, or is the market your home?
Yeah, this is my home. This is
home. It's home.
Until I retire.
Do you have a market story, the first time you came here, or a place here that you loved the most?
Well, what I love the most are the flower stands. I come here every week for the flower stands. I think this story was we actually visited Seattle before we moved here. We came to Pike Place, and that's when you were doing the tags, and fell in love, and we're like, we have to have a tag. So we buy our tag, and COVID happens, and we're eagerly waiting our tag, and so the tag goes in right before we move here, and so the first thing we do is come down here and look for our tag. So
that's
super
wonderful.
excited.
What part of this area is it in?
It's down that way.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. When you were visiting and you first came to the market, can you tell me what it was about it that made you fall in love with it?
Just kind of how open the whole thing is and how there's so much stuff going on. You can get your groceries, you can get cherries, you can get pretty much anything you might want. And it was just really cool just to kind of see it, be able to explore.
Growing up, I grew up in the generation where like supermarkets were the thing, right? And so you didn't know where your grapes came from. They could have come from California or like Brazil or like just anywhere. But here you have something really special because you know when stuff is local, and even when it's not local, you can have a conversation with Mike's over at Socios or Jay's over at Choice Peppers, and they'll tell you where your stuff came from and whether or not, like, what they're really proud of. There's very few places you can get that anymore.
Do you have a favorite spot in the market? Like if somebody comes to town to visit, where's the first place you take them?
Probably Pierogi. That's the first place we always go to when we show up. To get our breakfast, and wander over this way and have breakfast, and then do our grocery shopping.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. And never forget that bouquet of flowers, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a particular story about the market that makes you love this particular part of our city?
Well, representing the market on the City Council has been a really special and exciting experience. We went through a lot during COVID here at the market, and the resiliency of the market was really inspiring. It's coming out stronger than ever. We're about to integrate it into the waterfront with this overlook down here. And it was just really, in the middle of COVID, we didn't have a lot of grocery stores, didn't have a lot of stuff open downtown. The market was the breadbasket of downtown and kept us going. And it was really inspiring to see us get through that.
Let's talk a little bit more about that waterfront connection. How do you think that will change this area and what it'll mean to the residents here?
Well, for the first time in our history, the market's going to have a second front door, which is really exciting. And it's going to further integrate this campus at the market with the Seattle Aquarium, with our waterfront park, and with our cruise ships at the terminal further down the pier. And it's going to be a great opportunity both for lifelong residents but also visitors of the city. To really be able to take in the waterfront, the market, and have that seamless, iconic connection between the two spots.
I just want to hear your market story. What do you love about this place?
Oh, I must spend at least 3 days a week here. I love the shopping. So I do my fresh groceries, fruit, vegetables, fish, meat here, Dolorenti, the bakery, the wine store. And for me, it's just the heart of Seattle. And I live a block away, so it's just part of my daily life. And I actually look forward to coming here. And when we decided to move to Seattle, this was actually one of the criteria as to why we chose Seattle and downtown Seattle.
You wanted to be close and be able to walk?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing like a live market. It just shows that there's a heart to the city and there's life in the city, and it just makes for a really great lifestyle and a great feeling.
Lillian, why don't I have you then introduce to me who you're with?
Molly's Marla Erickson, and she was the executive director of the Pike Place Market Foundation for 27 years. And I worked for her in the late 90s, and then came back
one of the best hires I ever
when
did.
she decided to leave, and it was a really awesome opportunity.
Marlis, what has you still coming back?
Oh, the market, obviously. You know, I like pigs a lot.
She's really attached to the pigs.
Pigs on parade a couple of times, you know.
Do you have one of these?
I do.
Yes.
Also.
Oh, yes.
Oh, look at that.
She has got more pigs than anyone.
Yeah, I used to have about 80 of them, but I left about 40 of them.
That was wise. What's it like for you to come back and see the changes that have happened since your tenure?
I'm so proud of them. They're doing such a good job. You know, it's like, it's an endless amount of money the Market Foundation could raise and do good things with it. So the more the better.
The more the better.
And it's nice to add new events like this one. So.
And it'll be exciting to have the waterfront connection adding to this part that's new.
It's so fun to come down here all the time and see how much bigger it is.
Yeah.
How much is happening.
Yes.
It's really going fast.
It was really amazing to see the concrete come out of the ground and then realize how close we are after talking about it for a decade. You know, it's really amazing. It's going to be a huge thing for the market. Really
Lillian, quite a few people tonight have talked to me about the role the foundation played during COVID and how you had to pivot and support the community in a whole new way. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Sure, we're going to tell some great stories tonight, but really one of it was the opportunity to really expand the population that we serve and work beyond the social services that we're so passionate about, but to really take part in the work that the farmers are doing and making sure that we can support in a whole other way, the way the crafters support their businesses. It's just been really amazing, and the best part has been the community that's been built from it. They worked together, they really felt passionate about staying in community, and that's been really amazing, and with untold implications. It's just been really, really amazing to watch the community stay together.
It sounds like things that developed during that time will just continue into the future.
I think so, because there's some very passionate people in the merchant community that are all about it now and want to see it succeed. So we're lucky. And a lot of things that were started, you know, the food access program, we've been able to expand and grow. And one of the stories tonight is like the perfect expansion of a safety net that was started just for farmers and just for the people in the housing. And it came together in a beautiful way, and it's just been able to be expanded, which has just been fun.
I just want to hear your market story.
Our market story.
We have had a business in the market for 18 years. It's called Can. And so through all of the years, we've become friends with the Pike Place Market Foundation, and we do year-round fundraisers for the foundation. And of course, the Market Foundation is like the best organization in the world and helps the community right outside of our doorsteps. I think you all know what it does, but food services, medical services, housing for elderly folks, and so much more. So we're happy to be part of the market community.
Chris has answered this to a degree, but I'll ask you still, it's tough to be a small business owner, right? There's a lot of work to be done. Why is it important to also be supporting the community through your business at the same time?
Because community is everything. If you don't have the support of your community, you can't thrive as a business. And making sure everybody is supported all the time.
Why you're here tonight. Is there something special about the market that draws you to this event?
Absolutely. The market is a neighbor of mine. I live on Queen Anne, and I actually have a secret recipe called Market Jambalaya.
Ooh.
And so Market, Pike foundation's work, especially how it helps people throughout our community. I'm just excited to be here, and what an amazing night for the weather.
We did get the perfect night for it, so true. So you know about the foundation, you know that it sounds like you shop here, but you also know the work behind the scenes. How important is it to have both of those aspects tied together, of supporting the community and the merchants?
Yeah, I think it's extremely important, especially for people who are living in Seattle that care about where they shop and what local businesses they support. In that instance, this truly is a place that's giving back to our community and all of downtown Seattle.
Tell me your market story. What brings you here?
I'm here tonight at Celebrate the Markets. I work at a PR agency who supports the Market Foundation's media relations, influencer relations efforts. Happy to be here.
Wonderful. Is there a favorite spot you have in the market when you come to Pike Place?
Beechers, always. Always. The vat of cheese never gets old. What's going on in there, I don't know, but it's God's creation.
That's right. I take Beechers to everybody I go visit. I say, here's my gift to you from Seattle.
Yes, it's delicious.
Yeah.
What's your favorite spot?
That's a good question. You know, I was just before the event standing over there looking at the view, just thinking, how can you beat this? Yeah. What do you, right?
That's a really good answer.
Is there any particular work at the foundation that you find most inspiring?
Yeah, sharing the story. I think that the Market Foundation is the hidden gem of Pike Place. Not a lot of people know about the foundation and all the great things that they're doing for those who live and work in the market, especially, in the midst of downtown Seattle. This is a really great community model that's working, and I think that it deserves attention. So sharing the story that not a lot of people know about it's so inspiring, and I love to do it. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, of
that was
course.
great. Appreciate it. Have fun tonight. Is there a favorite spot of yours in the market? Where's your first place you go when you come here?
Oh gosh. Honestly, the waterfront, because the views, I love it over here. But also, I just love looking at the flowers. That's the best part.
It is. You can't, walking up and having that be the first thing you see, right? It doesn't get any better than the flowers.
Iconic.
Is there anything in particular about the foundation that brings you here tonight too to support this cause?
Yes, I actually do PR for the foundation. I'm part of Kite Rocket, and we help uplift the stories and share with the media and just all of the incredible work that they're doing for the community. So that's why I'm here tonight.
In sharing stories, is there just a little thing you can think of that you would want people to know? Because I think there are people who just know Pike Place as a wonderful place to come shop, but might not know what the foundation is doing behind the scenes.
Yeah, definitely. There's just a whole network of social services in the market supporting everyone that works here and lives around here, has housing and benefits, and there's a food bank program. There's so many things going on hidden within the market to support the community, and it's lovely.
What brings you here tonight? Why are you here to celebrate the market?
I tell you, it's just an amazing organization. I'm new to Seattle and had an opportunity to tour all the facilities with Lillian, and it was just amazing. I was just so impressed with how they are really hitting all of the different age levels. It's the daycare, it's the senior care, and just really providing a place for people to go when they need help or when they want to just enjoy whatever chapter of life they're in. So it's really an amazing place.
Were you surprised to learn about it as somebody who's new to the area? I'm sure you knew Pike Place, but didn't know the foundation initially.
Absolutely. I had no idea, I'll admit, what the whole foundation was about. But just having a few minutes to tour through it and get to know, just at a very surface level, how much good the foundation does, it was really impressive. So we're thrilled to be here. We're, like I said, new to Seattle. Actually, we lived in Tacoma 40 years ago. So we're kind of home again. But anyway, so we're here to really support that, to find out how we can get involved and to really be part of the foundation.
Tell me what you love about the market. What's your market story?
The market story is that it started back in 1907, and the real story is that a lot of people who had little or nothing to start with, they could start their own business for 50 cents or $1 a day. Now it's quite a bit more than that, but still, for people who are trying to start their own business, this is one of the few places you can do it. So there's still opportunity down here, and some of these opportunities really become big things like Starbucks. So my favorite story is how the people have persevered all these years, and sometimes multi-generational people, where their families, grandchildren, great-grandchildren still down here at the market, and they're still producing goods and services to make this market one of the most attractive places in the entire Northwest. And the other thing is that it is a real community, because there's hardly any place in Seattle that has a foundation that raises between $3 and $5 million a year to help the less fortunate. And so I consider this is the soul of Seattle, and many people have said that, but I think it's really true. And so that's what I'm really proud to live in the Northwest and live near a place that has this kind of impact on a community. There are very few, and it has been doing that for over 117 years about now.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Tell me your market story. What do you love about Pike Place?
Everything. The flowers, the colors, fabulous night to be here to celebrate the market.
It is the perfect night of weather that we got here, yeah. Jason, I know you're on the board.
Yes.
So, of any group that you could have supported in Seattle, why the Market Foundation?
Well, anyone who knows me knows that I work, play, and live downtown Seattle, and have for the last almost nearly 12 years. It's just the heartbeat, the Emerald City. It is the charm of the city, the market. So the foundation has the opportunity to help fund those who live, work, and play inside the market who are less unfortunate. So it's really fantastic.
How long have you been with the board now?
I've been on the board for 4 years, and I have the privilege of being the donor engagement co-chair for the past 2. So it's really rewarding to see the fruits of our labor here behind us. This is a great event. We do Sunset Supper in August. That's a party. We do not have these kind of conversations. We do privately, but there's no big show of, please donate. Tonight is our real heart and soul of showing individuals exactly where your dollars go, and it's a blessing. And I believe we have some folks speaking tonight who receive some of those funds, so that's going to be great.
That's wonderful. It's such a special story to share for people who aren't aware of everything that happens
Absolutely.
here, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the general public, if you will, think it's just the flowers and it's just the fish and it's just the thing. That's lovely, and I love it, and trust me, I come down here just to walk when it's the busiest ever because it makes me feel good that people want to come to Seattle and celebrate the market. But if we could only let everybody know what really happens behind the scenes on the foundation side, my goodness, it would be amazing.
Do you have a favorite spot in the market?
I have 2 favorites.
Oh, good.
Of course, you have to love the guys that throw the salmon.
Yes.
Because it's so entertaining. But I also love to find my tag, which I bought to support the market. And I bought one for my mom, who's no longer with me. So it's just a special place.
I see that you're board president-elect.
Yes.
So I know that you know all about the foundation. Tell me what attracted you to the foundation as a place to put your energy.
I originally joined the board during the Pike Up campaign, where we were building this beautiful plaza, and we were trying to get people to buy hooves and charms to decorate the place. And I was really passionate about the way the market community was evolving and integrating with the rest of the city. And the rest is history. I've been there for 6 years now.
Well, that's great. You jumped in and...
Yeah. I work with the Community Services Committee primarily. So we have the Market Commons, where we provide triage to help people find social services, and we have programming there. They help people get market cards and figure out how to do their taxes and help them find different services amongst our partner communities.
You must have also been part of helping people with paperwork during COVID.
I personally was not, but yes, the Market Commons, absolutely. They did so much to support that community. We did meal delivery. We helped the craftspeople here get services from both the city and federal government and navigate that, as well as the foundation provided financial support to the craft line and the farmers during COVID.
How about the market itself? Do you have a favorite spot here?
Dealer at Tees especially, but how can you not come here and look at this beautiful view and this beautiful city and just the wonder of it all, and it's always thriving and exciting and busy.
Yeah, the fact that we get this view and also with all of this fresh produce and meat and
I say, or walking down the arcade and seeing all the flowers, it's like it just makes you smile every time, right?
It does. It does. Tell me what brings you here tonight. What is it about the market and the foundation?
So I'm with Delta Airlines, and we are a primary sponsor for this event. And we've been supporting the organization for a long time. And a few years ago, before COVID, we came here and planted some plants. And so, for us, it is very important for us to be connected to the community where we work and serve. So,
do you have a favorite spot in the market?
Oh gosh, that's a tough question.
Well, there's so many good places.
I know, exactly, but I cannot say no to the bakery. Their pastry is so good.
So good, so good. Are you also with Delta?
I am with Delta, that is correct.
Why is it so important for Delta to be part of this particular place in Seattle?
This particular place, Pike's Place Market, it's because it's so iconic. It is Seattle, right? I mean, you've got all of the history here of the market, people throwing the fish, and it's iconic, right? So we're proud to partner with Pike Place Market and really do what we can for the community to help support it.
I just moved to Seattle. I'm from Texas originally, and I just moved here, and I heard about this event, and every time I was a tourist, I would always come to the market. So I learned of this event, I was like, I've got to be here. And it's so beautiful. It's just a beautiful evening. And
we lucked out with the weather, I think.
Yes, we did.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to learn about the foundation and the work they're doing behind the scenes at the market?
I have not. So
okay.
that's on my agenda tonight to make certain I do that. Yeah.
Tonight is the night for it, for sure. I know you said that you haven't lived here long, but have you developed a favorite place here yet in the market? One of the stands or a place you get a cup of coffee or anything that is your go-to?
There's a restaurant, and it's about halfway down, and it's got 3 layers, and I go there about every 2 weeks.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, and I do love it. And when a lot of friends have visited me while I was here, so family, right? And that's we take them here.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
What's the reaction when you bring somebody up and you first walk up, you see the public market sign and all the flowers?
You want to take a selfie. I mean, that's the first thing. I mean, I have probably 30 photos of family members selfies with the market behind. And I learned it's not Pike's Place, it's Pike Place Market. I learned that very early on.
Yeah, you're thrown out immediately as not being a local if you add the S on there at the end. So that was a good thing to learn. Good.
And I never bring an umbrella here either.
Very good. All right, you're officially a Seattleite now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have fun tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.